The enemy is picking.
Target locked.
Whenever I'm asked to play the roamer role, I don't like playing passive roamers that are very team dependent like Angela, Estes, Lolita and so on, because you already know how it goes in solo queue. You never know what kind of surprise you're gonna get from the chocolate box. Usually I'm not a huge fan of roamers that are too squishy, because then we don't have a solid frontliner. But I thought that in this match, if we can really shut down their lane, we will have a much higher chance of winning this than me picking a standard roamer and then pray that my teammates are decent enough.
All troops deployed.
Practice what you preach. My momentum is that of the fire.
This was a very solid start. Don't underestimate the physical armor reduction from Saber. I like that our jungler is very active. We're a bit ahead, so we definitely should be taking advantage of it.
Initiate retreat.
Their lane is probably very frustrated already. When you're the jungler, it's tough dealing against a well-coordinated roamer and jungler.
Betrayal is never enough. My stance is that of the force.
On my way. Thank you.
My blade is my path.
I wanted to continue pressuring the jungler since I already got my ult. But because I'm not playing Saber as the jungler, I don't have a lot of farm, so I thought I probably won't have enough damage to one-shot their lane yet. Instead, I'll go for the marksman, since there's a much higher chance of successfully getting this kill. I wasn't entirely sure if I had enough to solo kill her yet, so I was waiting for our marksman.
Understood. Slain an enemy. Initiate retreat.
Honor and fame mean nothing.
But I guess I did have enough damage. Or maybe I was just waiting for the roamer so we could get 2 kills instead of 1. Winky face.
My rapidity is that.
Killing spree. Mega kill.
Where did this Elena's trap come from? Anyway, it's not a bad idea to reset the killing streak as the roamer, so if I die later, I won't be giving away too much gold, especially not to their main damage dealers. Our marksman is about to die, I gotta help her.
An enemy has
Never mind, she clearly didn't need my help. I'm starting to feel bad for this lane.
an ally has slain the turtle.
Uranus is really hard to kill, but maybe with the power of our friendship we could do this. I'm gonna wait till we are all ready to unload on him together. That's one hell of a resistant Anus.
Mega kill.
Your Anus is really living up to his name.
My stance is that.
Is he talking about me? He's the main character and I'm the sidekick.
An enemy has been slain.
Let's go for the jungler again. That's one of the main weaknesses of highly purple buff dependent heroes. You just know they will always prioritize their buff once it comes out, so you can preemptively set out an ambush for it. But our marksman was starting to lose against her counterpart. Melissa may be a huge problem very soon. I think I gotta start focusing on her more.
My momentum of the fire.
There's no need for a tank when you can just kill them first. Not being able to farm at all is probably one of the most frustrating feelings for a jungler. Oh look, the purple boy is about to respawn again. You already know what that means. Unfortunately, the main character died, but let's see if this sidekick can do it on his own. But looking at the map, it seems like they're all gonna help Link take his buff. This might be too risky. Shh. If you stay very still, nobody will know you are there. Alrighty, he's gone. This Link just cannot catch a break. Honestly, if I were this Link, I probably would ban Saber whenever I'm about to pick Link again. We need to shut down their Melissa though. But unfortunately, my ult is still on cooldown since I just killed their Link. I need to wait for my ult, but maybe I can master bait her and buy enough time for my teammates to get here. Still waiting on my ult. We got counter ganked, but I guess it was still almost an even trade in the end. Unless our Sicilian dies as well. Nice save.
A luxury that I cannot afford.
Melissa is actually one of the few marksmen that really hard counter Saber. Don't underestimate Saber basic attacks.
Gather at the Lord. Mega kill. Initiate retreat. Unstoppable.
My nuts. Even your Anos doesn't stand a chance against these big pointy long blades.
Betrayal is never an option.
Oh, we're not ready.
Am I the only one trying to end the game? But I understand, we probably want to have a bit more fun.
Request backup.
Cecilio needs the buff way more than I do, so I'm just gonna let him take it. Also, I'm just a sidekick. Gotta make sure the Link doesn't have the chance to steal the Lord. Totally 100% calculated. Anyway, one shortest lightsaber as the roamer can work only if you have a clear plan on how to execute it and his pick fits the draft. I have been in many matches where my team picks assassin or mage heroes as the roamer, and then we end up in a very unfavorable situations because it wasn't the right moment to pick such heroes or just the execution was done very poorly. So this type of heroes as roamer is very high risk, but I guess high reward when it works.